Hello everyone, this is Sleepy coming to you with some more Perfect World Masters, that's what it's called, Perfect World Masters action. Today we do have a best of 3 between Newbee and Team Secret. Very excited for this. Both these are some of my favorite teams actually. Newbee was really strong in TI. I didn't manage to clinch out first, but took second place and definitely very convincing over the other teams that they beat out to get there. Some standouts definitely are Mugi and SCCC. I'd say he's top 3 mid players in the world. I know it's a pretty bold statement, but I'll stick by it. Very good player. And then again, we have Secret. Poppy is one of the best players in all of Dota. He's been called many times. In my opinion, one of the very best captains. Ace is a very good position 1. Definitely has a few standout heroes, Phantom Lancer being the biggest one. I haven't seen him on Tiny recently, but it'll be interesting to see how he does. Yapzor is another household name, and here we have mid 1. Maybe one of the most iconic names, playing the new Morphling. Replicate, some big changes here. Replicate has been changed. Same with Morph. Morph now no longer costs any mana. So that just increases this hero's survivability ridiculously. Looks like we will have Ace taking the middle lane. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, there he goes. He will be taking that middle lane. And SCCC on the Death Prophet will lane against him. Very standard so far. So we have a tri lane coming down here. Mugi finds Fada though. Out of nowhere. Doesn't take very long at all. Within the first 30 seconds of the match, going to Mugi, who is another standout player on the side of Newbee. He does very often play their position 1 carry, and he is an absolutely phenomenal player. Down bottom we have some Squid on here. Mid 1 is doing very well for CS with Yapzor and Puppy being able to zone out KP and Faith. Very well done by them. Meantime, Kaka and Fada are just taking apart this Kaka and who are you? Yeah, Kaka and Mugi, excuse me, are taking apart Fada here. It seems that the lane's Secret's maybe sacrificing their off lane, Fada, for the guaranteeing the farm for the Morphling. You know, Morphling is often said one of the hardest carries in the game. I think if they can enable mid 1 to do what he does very well, they should have a very good time of it. Does not have super huge Agimorph like we're used to seeing. Is keeping a few points up in strength now that his supports have moved away. Axes come out. Those axes now take amplified damage with these new axes from Beastmaster and his units. At level 1, the amplified damage is 6 per stack. Arctic Burn being forced out of Faith here. Are a very standard matchup. Middle lane, we do have Ace actually out CSing SCCC. Somewhat surprising, but not by much. They're still a very even lane. The tree grab ability certainly must be coming in handy there, because anytime that he does want to get a CS that's perhaps far away. In the meantime, Newbee KP goes down to mid 1. I really need to keep better eyes on these health markers. Now a 1-for-1 offlaner for offlaner so far in this game. Mid 1 is having the time of his life though. Already is top of the CS, 22 and 6. Has his level 3 because of all the support flare with him. He is splitting that XP, but it isn't doing too too bad for him. Yamsor and Puppey are staying nearby. Looks like they're trying to stay out of range of XP. Which I think is a very, very smart play by them. They're close enough to provide support, far enough away where they will not take CS, or excuse me, any of the XP. Definitely, Mugi has basically had this lane all to himself. Hasn't had to burn through very much of his regen at all. Feast keeping him alive. This is one of the classic matchups. Is the Lifestealer and Slardar. It's just one of the fastest heroes that naturally build a Blink Dagger, and you just get these insane Infest Bombs that just destroy everyone. Yapzor is invis here, might try and go onto SCC, does have 2 Spirit Siphon charges available. Does decide to blow them. Yapzor is far away. Ace throws out the Avalanche. Faith will not come in to commit. Yapzor is still invis here, waiting for the favorable engagement. Comes another Spirit Siphon out. Kaka's here too. Ace will go down for this to the Slithering Crush. Nice 2-man rotation into middle. 3 heroes will take down Ace. Fad is being forced into the jungle already. Very low. Does have his soul ring complete, but Kaka sees him. He's under the shrine. He doesn't want to be there. Yapzor will get the 2-man crush. Snowball comes in. They're trying to chase him, but it's a... but it is a... oh, in comes the Maledict and the Cask. Ice Shards will take the kill. Striking back, trying to get a little bit of... very greedy play from Kaka there, going for the extra kill. Wasn't going to be able to do it. The best he could have done in that situation with the shrine right there would be to zone Fada out a little bit more, but just could not finish on that. Meantime, Fada now is quite greedy. Puppey is here to provide support. There is a Cask available, as well as a Maledict. He lets the cast go. Fada's in some serious trouble. Maledict, Mugi already has 6, jumps into a creep, consumes it, and gets back a significant portion of his health. Almost back to full. Easy, easy kill for him. Ace has found his 6, has that 1 point up in grow. We'll be moving around the map a lot faster now. Yapzor, you don't want to be here. Kaka and Faith find Yapzor out all by himself. Does have shards available as well as a snowball, so no real danger for him. Puppey is going to rotate in though. Looks like they might want to try and zone them out a little bit. No, they're a little bit too afraid. Some heroes are missing on the map right now. Yeah, they scan out. Nothing's there. They do, however, see mid 1 getting gone upon. Has already used his waveform. Immediately starts to strength morph. Already up to 1300 max HP. He'll be just fine. TPs to the shrine instead of back to base. Morphs agility immediately. And it only takes about 2 seconds for him to go back to full with this. Another strength of the Morphling is that when you are very low on HP, if you have enough time, you can morph full agility, get down to about 400 max, and then pop a salve and you're back up to full in almost no time. And when you morph strength, it stays full. Top tower already getting some decent pressure here by Mugi. SEC comes in, commits the exorcism. Kaka's here to make sure they don't get forced out. Glyph will come out, but really it's just buying a little bit more time for this tower. With the cannon, with the siege creep there, as well as a new creep wave coming in. This tower is not long for this world. Mugi deciding to tank a few shots, and there we go. In the meantime, Ace and Yapzor are getting a little bit of damage onto this tower. Not as much as they'd want. They are going to have to back away here. Morphling being brought extremely low. Strength morphs up, waveforms away. He'll be fine. Very on the edge of his seat. Mid one has been playing absolutely nail-biting Dota. It's always such a very, very high-risk, high-reward hero. You have to go down to about 600 max HP, but when you do, you'll hit for over 100 damage at level 7. Very, very interesting. And as you go later in the game, you start to get your Ethereal Blade. You get the new Adaptive Strike with Strength that now stuns. It's very... You start to become something very scary to deal with, and something that nothing on the map can really touch after a while. Treads picked up for Ace. Very standard coming out here. Should look at him. Gonna start completing maybe his Blink Dagger or his Shadow Blade soon. Shadow Blade's nice. It does give you a little bit extra damage, plus that bonus damage once you leave from Invis. Wow, Armlet already picked up onto Mugi here. He's been having quite the game up in this safe lane. No deaths, 2 kills. Very, very good for him. So we'll throw shards out at SCC, but that's just not going to do anything. Just annoy him a little bit more. Does pick up a haste rune. They could catch Mugi out here, but it looks like they will not make the move up. That could have been a dead Mugi if they, yeah, with Ace, Fada, and then Yapzor right around the corner, but they do not go for it. Mugi is now working towards his Desolator. Oh, Fada gets found out. Borrowed time immediately gets popped. We'll start TPing out of there. We'll make it out of there safely. Another 60 seconds down for that. In the meantime, though, SCC does go on to Yapzor and Mid 1. Mid 1 is there. Yapzor gets taken out immediately. There is a waveform available. He will be able to get up to the high ground and almost away, but the Winter's Curse will lock him in place. Strength Morph is up, though. Very little damage going to Puppey. Puppey will get one final cast and Maledict out of there. He will TP away just in time. 2 for nothing there for Newbee. And now this bottom tier 1 is in serious trouble. Exorcism has been committed. SCCC is backing away, though. And now Yapzor, he's not in a very great place. In comes Puppey for the save. Lets the cask fly. It's just going to bounce between Mugi a few times. In the meantime, though, Ace does find SCCC. He will go down almost to a toss. Yes, he does. Mugi, too, now is being found out, but he will infest into a creep and walk away. Kaka gets a crush onto 2, but they're just going to walk away. Fada, Ace are going away. They know that he's inside a creep. They think he must be in one of these. They're trying to deny. It looks like Mugi is just going to wait until this creep wave meets. Could be in a lot of trouble if they do stay around here. There he is. Yapzor sees him. Ice shards are available, so is Snowball. Yeah, there goes the shards. No Snowball, though. Rage will dodge the cask. And Mugi's getting out of here scot-free. Fada, you don't want to go up there. Meantime, KP is getting quite close to his Necro book. Only, well, he's still about 1,000 or 1,500 gold away. This top tower has fallen for Newbee while that whole fight was going on. We do have Mid 1, has Treads complete, same with the Purse. He is about 1,050, 500 gold away from his Lincolns. He has gone for the health talent. I think definitely probably better than the attack speed talent. 200 health is nothing to shake a stick at. Will keep you alive for a few more auto attacks from anyone, and those really can make a world of difference. Fada will get scouted out here by the Hawk. Cuts the trees down to try and get the Hawk within the Apothic Shield range. CCC almost has Yules ready. About 500 away. Mid 1 is in a lot of trouble here. There's a huge TP coming out here. TP's away. He will make it, only barely. Where did he go? He just TP'd right to the shrine. It's on the opposite side of the map now. Very, very heads-up play by him. Didn't even do too much of a strength morph there. He brought very low by these jungle creeps. Waveform in, and he'll clean them all up. Very close now to his ulti orb. He's only about 1,000 gold away. It will be very interesting to see just how well he can abuse that power spike. We're in front of here. SCCC is kind of all by himself. There are so many heroes here. They could just take him out. And immediately KP gets absolutely popped by YapzOr and Ace. And now they're going in to pressure this tier 1 bottom. SCCC and Faith are here to defend. Electric Burn is used. Goes in with a snowball, decides he wants to commit. Walrus Punch sends him flying into the air, and he will fall to his death. Mid 1 might be the sacrificial lamb, though, as the crush was huge onto him, was not able to get that waveform out in time. YapzOr is next. He will be brought down by the combined might of SCC, Mugi, and Kaka. The Slardar is all over the map, getting a million money crushes. Only 3 assists on him. It feels like more. Looks like they finally will take down this bottom tier 1. They're not even... They might commit exorcism for it, but it's very... It's almost assuredly dead. Yules has now been picked up for SCCC. Great time for... Very good timing for him. Kaka, though, jumps onto Puppey. Puppey will go down here. 3 heroes, Kaka, Faith, and KP, do find Puppey in his own jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Mafada is pressuring this tower. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it down all the way, though. There is support here, though. Ace is nearby, has a full Yasha complete, is only about 500 gold away from his Manta.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So close to this Lincoln's, only 500 away. This top tower will go down now with the tree grab damage from Ace. Ace does get gone upon. He does have a TP available, but with the crush there, there's no way to get him out of there. Ace will surely go down for this. Axes come out, gets jumped in into the snowball. Snowball will go onto there. KP now is in trouble, but oh no, the Winter's Curse is huge, but it catches onto Kaka, and he will be just healed up by that damage. Mid 1 now will go down here on the back of this. Faith finding Ace too. Crush just barely misses, but SCC finds YapzOr as well. A triple kill for him. Very, very heads up play by Newbee. I mean, they take the tower, but at what cost? 4 heroes down. Fada being the only one to survive, and he has to just fly on out of there. Very, very well played fight by Newbee. For a second, it looked like they were going to be had, but then they just turned on the afterburners or something. They were able to just absolutely dominate that fight. Mugi now has his full Desolator flying out on the core. He should be delivered right about now. And now towers are going to be a thing of the past. Lifestealer with Desolator just eats towers for lunch, even more than he does heroes, it seems. So jumps into Kaka. Does get stunned up. The cask will bounce wonderfully. Avalanche too. Toss will bring him down. Mugi now wants to go heads up, but Walrus Punch goes right through that spell immunity. Breaks that TP. Ace will go down. No, excuse me. Ace will find the kill onto Mugi. Faith tried to save his friend, but was not everything that it needed to be. Very, very good kill for... Very good double kill, actually, for Ace and company. He now does have enough to get his full Manta. It's been an interesting mechanic. When the tree... When he picks up a new tree and uses his Manta, do his illusions have it? And if they do, how many hits do they get with it? we could find that answer out today, my friends. Is having it flown out on the courier. I really want to see. Does pick up a tree. All right, 1, 2, 3. He has the manta. I just want to see if it will work. 'Cause that could be a wonderful mechanic for using to push towers. I mean, you get bonus damage of, I think, 100. You get 120% damage onto towers when you do use it. His Shadow Blade is his next item queued up.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He definitely does need a good initiation item. The initiation on this team is basically just Yapzor jumping in, and it hasn't been going super well. Mid one has finished up his Lincolns, working towards his Manta next. Quite far away from it though. He isn't really farming up what we would hope he would be able to. So, Mugi jumps in here though, same inside of Kaka. Mugi, the snowball will connect onto Kaka. Puppy's inside. Immediately starts channeling Death Ward, gets interrupted by a crush. Faith is getting brought down super low. Fada is just ready and waiting. The Winter's Curse though is onto him. In the meantime, Puppy finds Faith. Well, SCCC finds Mugi. Puppy goes down to Mugi. Excuse me, SCCC finds Ace, and Rapsor is getting down low as well. Only 2 heroes alive are Fada and Mid 1, and this tier 1 is going down, and Fada didn't even secure the kill. No, yes he did secure the kill onto Wyvern. Otherwise that would have been a complete disaster. I mean, it basically was a complete disaster. It still is a disaster, as the Necro books are now attacking the tower too. Fada will force KP away. But, I mean, there's only so much you can do. And SCCC does find Mid 1. Huge kill for them. This Morphling has been shut down extraordinarily well.
Got it.
Ace is still quite far away from his Shadow Blade, about close to 2,000 gold. Or actually, close to 1,000 gold away, and SCCC has picked up an Octarine. Very, very scary build here from this Death Prophet. Yule's Octarine, double Null Talisman. I mean, the right click alone is fairly massive, but add in the durability from the spell steal or from the spell life steal and everything. And look how fast this Roche goes down with the Desolator as well as a Medallion. I don't even think they needed to commit the Exorcism. Mugi is Mugi is infested inside of Kaka right now. They're pinging out Mid 1. They have vision from him from this ward. Mid 1's all by himself. There's no defensive replicant in the way. Only has 740 health. A jump in, a crush, and a few right clicks is all that it takes. Immediate strength morph though. He will get away from this possibly. There is no more crush for another 2 seconds. It looks like he will get out of there. Only barely. The axes almost do give vision onto him, but he was out of there anyway. Still very far from his Manta. Almost 3,000. Almost about 3,000 gold away. Thought an SCCC saying hello in the mid lane. Meantime, Yapzor is pushing out this top lane, trying to give the Dire something to go back to. Still quite far from his battle, from his So he did finally pick up that Shadow Blade. There it is on the courier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meantime, though, this tower just gets absolutely melted. Next item for this Lifestealer looks like an Echo Saber. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be the Echo Saber. Jumps up top to get rid of these. Echo Saber is now complete for him, should he choose to buy it. Yeah, there he goes. Should be flying on the courier momentarily as soon as it gets back. Fada's next item is going to be the Radiance. Definitely very good item, dealing with the right click from all of the summoned units from Beastmaster, Lifestealer, the right clicks from SCCC's Death Prophet are starting to hurt a lot too. Ace does find SCCC in the middle, and there he goes. Gets popped like a balloon. Morphs into Faith. Not able to continue though. The million range waveform and adaptive strength, adaptive strike will take down this Winter Wyvern, and there we go. We are starting to see the ability of Morphling being able to pop heroes. Mugi does have the Aegis. He could go on to Mugi here with the backup from Ace and Fada and Puppy and Yapzor. They definitely could take that kill. They are content with just the one kill and a tower though. Yeah, there we go. Starting to clear out these waves, only about 500 gold away from his Manta now. That will be a very fast 500 gold with the incredible attack speed that Morphling has because of all the Agumorph. KP only has a Necro level 1. Next item queued up is a Blink Dagger. We'll have that in a short 200 gold. They are pinging out mid 1, but he's backing up. They are smoked up though. This could be a huge kill for them. Arctic Burn is committed mid 1, knows something's awry. He is going to walk back to the safety of his teammates. Could be baiting here. The ward will not find them. Ace and mid 1 get caught by the crush. Ace is silenced up. Mid 1 is getting drained away. We'll be able to get out of the range of the Spirit Siphon though. The Death Ward channel and the cask is on the money. But Secret's going to have to back away. In the meantime, though, KP's been attacking this top tower. It goes down. Gets brought low, excuse me. Yapzor might just go down here. We'll go into the snowball, and we'll be able to get away, it seems. No, he won't, as he does have to target an enemy hero for that. Mugi does take that kill. About a few more seconds, but it was not enough to keep him alive. Still has the Aegis. Next item queued up for Mugi is an AC, and this could be very scary indeed for them to deal with. I mean, these item timings are fairly massive for the side of Newbee. I mean, Octarine Yules looks like almost a complete. No, not electing to finish up the Shivas just yet. Just wants that extra armor before committing the 2,700 to buy the Mystic Staff. Yeah, very scary. This is one very scary Death Prophet. Still haven't seen that Manta, man. I want to see if the Manta illusions also have the tree buff. Anyways, not yet so far. It'll keep us waiting a little bit longer. Morphling mid 1 has picked up the Manta. Next item for him. Normally we'd see the shotgun build. There aren't a lot of candidates for that though. That would work super well if they had a very squishy support like the Witch Doctor, or maybe even the Tusk, although Tusk's fairly tanky for a support. In spite of the discrepancy in kills, Secret do have just a little bit more map control. Actually, it's fairly even. They do have more exterior buildings, but this Beastmaster is working on that. He's able to summon so many illusions. 3 creeps there, plus the Necro units. Does now have a Necro 3. So there is high potential now for lots of push coming out. A huge smoke coming from Newbee. Aegis has expired, and they're just looking to find something out with this. They want to find someone pushing out this top lane, but there is no one there. A full Lotus Orb onto the Abba of Fada. Very good for him. That's fairly quick. Kaka is ready with Mugi inside of him, ready for the fast jump out, waiting to see if anyone will reveal themselves on the map. They do see Fada mid lane. They could go for him. His team is leaving him, though, as they are smoked up of their own accord, going the exact opposite way. Smoke does finally expire onto Newbee, and now the smoke also broke on a Secret. Ace is running around under the cover of Shadowblade, though. The crush is huge onto 3, catches out Ace, Puppey, and Yapzor. Kaka gets popped by mid 1, the Ghost Scepter coming out. Exorcism is committed. Fada is doing so much damage, soaking up all the damage, but oh no, Ace gets caught in the Winter's Curse. Everyone is silenced up, and now mid 1 has to retreat, morphs away. Puppey will surely go down for this. No, he might not even. Yes, there he goes. Brought down by the Crypt Swarm, slowed up by the open wounds from Mugi. Very even trade there. In the favor of Secret, though, just because they are so behind in kills, any kill that they do get, it makes a big difference versus the kill that Newbee gets. It isn't really that big of a decider. Shotgun is getting fairly close to compete, only 2,000 gold away. Now can morph into allies, so we could be seeing something like a what morph do you take? Maybe you take the you morph Witch Doctor, you get the stun, land the Maledict, and then start right clicking away when you're ganking someone. Roche is available, and mid 1 will scout this out. Uses the Manta Illusions to tank just a little bit. The lifesteal from the Vlad's aura is almost sustaining these illusions. They attack so fast and hit so damn hard. It doesn't look really like Newbee knows what's happening. If they do, they're hopeless to stop it as this Roche falls so quickly. Cheese goes into the hand of the Fada. Mid 1 will take the Aegis. Morphs into Ace for just a quick second. Fada does walk forward, gets crushed immediately. He will have essentially 3 lives with borrowed time. Was that a Winter's Curse? Winter's Curse just totally whiffed. Mugi gets gone upon, almost down, very close to dead. Armlet Toggle will keep him alive. They decide not to chase. Faith is trying to distract them just a little bit. Will get snowballed up, and Faith will pay for his life, keeping his core alive, though. And with that, Kaka did go down on the back of that as well. I must have missed that. Mid 1 is charging up middle lane with the with all of Tiny's items. Now we have he's back in his own little morphling form. You know, I think he actually moves slower as him. Winter Wyvern does buy back, wants to be able to cold embrace any opponent, any ally that does need it. But there goes the tower. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits is all it takes from this tree wielding Tiny. They are going to back out. They are very satisfied with this push. They got 2 strong kills, a buyback, and a tower. Now they're starting to attack shrines as well. Well played indeed by them. Mid 1 picks up a tree and has the tree buff. Look at that. Has the full shotgun complete now too. So that's what the gem is on the deck now. Puppey did just buy one, even though mid 1 now just casually has one. Picks up a regen, that's always nice. You gotta wonder what the next item for mid 1 is going to be. I think towards a butterfly, just to really pump up those agi numbers. But you know, he's the pro, so we'll let him make this decision. We do have Ace queuing up a heart next. Electing to skip the BKB entirely. In fact, I don't think there's a single BKB on this Radiant side. No, there is not. SCCC does have his. KP does not. This is not a game for BKBs. Not crazy surprisingly, there is mostly physical damage coming out here, and does Slithering Crush doesn't go through immunity, nor does really any of well, I guess SCCC's does, but this isn't a very big BKB game. It would be nice to dodge out the Winter's Curse, but that pierces immunity anyways, so it doesn't even matter. Very dangerous here for Secret. They could be in a lot of trouble. There are no heroes showing on the map, and they are very aggressively pushing these barracks. All 5 heroes from Newbee move, and the blink and the crush hits onto no one. Manta Dodge is out of that. Ace is playing phenomenally. Puppy will go down here. SCCC comes in, gets brought down very low, about to half health. In comes Faith. He gets brought down immediately. He's the first casualty of this fight. SCCC pops his BKB. He will be okay for right now. Silenced up onto all 3 heroes. Will not be able to morph. Newbee gets a kill onto KP. In the meantime, though, Yapsor goes down to Moogie. Moogie gets a dub. Moogie gets brought down by Ace. Mid 1, taking down SCCC. The right clicks are a lot, but they are not enough. He will get away. KP puts the damage reduction, puts the damage increase onto Ace, but even with that, or excuse me, onto Fada. And now with 2 cores down and the support, Secret look to take this top lane of barracks. If they're lucky, they may even be able to get a second one, unless GG is called immediately. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. Huge net worth swing. If we look at the gold graph, it was fairly even until about 6 minutes ago, and then it just went all Secret. Phenomenal play by both teams. Good game indeed. Secret absolutely blowing me away with their play, especially the way they were able to come back towards the middle of the game. They were very far behind, and then they come back and win it, forcing a GG out of Newbee. Well played all, and I will see you guys next game.